Hey, so you're thinking about moving to Collingwood? Well, stick around. In this video, I'm going to take you around on my computer screen. I'm going to dive right in and show you some of the different neighborhoods of Collingwood, some of the different cool spots in Collingwood. We're just going to look at Collingwood as a whole from the map view and dive into my computer and look at some of the different areas, different neighborhoods, and that way you can get a little bit better acquainted with the town as you're doing your research. If this is your first time on the channel and you want to learn everything there is to know about living in Collingwood, make sure you subscribe to the channel and tap the bell for notifications. That way, you'll be the first to know as soon as I post a video about what is happening in Collingwood. My name is Kevin De Silva, and I'm a local real estate agent here with Royal LePage Locations North. I get calls all the time from people just like you that are looking to move here or cottage here or just want to learn more about the area. If that's you, reach out. In the description box of this video, you'll find all the ways you can do that, including a way where you can book a Zoom call directly with me on my calendar at a time that works for you. That way we can get to know more about your specific scenario, situation, and what you are looking to learn more about or accomplish. Looking forward to helping you make a smooth move to the Collingwood area. Now let's dive into my computer. All right, so we are diving into my computer and I'm going to share my screen with you and show you Google Map and a few other things so we can go through the town of Collingwood. So right off the bat, type in Collingwood and it's going to give you outline of Collingwood so you can see exactly where the outskirts are and the boundaries are. On the east side here, right here on this side, this is Bowers Beach, where the Wasaga Beach and Collingwood border is, and then over on the east side you're basically bordering Blue Mountain. Now Blue Mountain's actually a whole different county. A lot of people don't realize that. That's in Grey County and Collingwood's in Simcoe County. So you're actually dealing with not just different towns, but different counties too. So over in Evergreen Estates and Mountain View Estates, that's the most western part of Collingwood, basically bordering on the Blue Mountain line there. And those are some really nice communities. I'll drop our friendly Google dude here. They're nice, it won't matter. Of course, puts me on a corner. That doesn't have anything. So some of them are kind of tucked away back. You can't really see them, but these are some really nice communities. I'll even pull it up on our MLS and you can kind of see what they're going for in here. This would be a fixer-upper at this price of under $1 million, but really something really nice to work with, right? And then stuff like this, this is all done up. Really nice homes over here on both sides of Mountain Road. These are just some really nice areas. And close to the mountain. That's one of the things people like about this is that you are right close to the mountain. It is right there. It's like 5 minutes, not even a 5-minute drive. This is the subdivision right here of Evergreen Estates and Mountain View Estates. You just hop on Road 19 and you're at the south base right there. That's like a 2-minute drive, maybe 4 minutes to the village one. It's very close. You have Georgian Meadows. Georgian Meadows is a very popular family-friendly subdivision right off of 6th Street. Kind of in the middle. You can bike over to Collingwood or drive over to Blue Mountain. It's right there. It's right near Fisher Fields. The park over there. It's a really good spot. Homes in this area look like, let's drop our all detached homes. Nice detached homes. So good spacious homes, good family homes. Just an overall good spot. Let's see where we can go. Over towards 26, closer to the mountain here. The Cranberry area. There's a lot of different areas. I'm not going to cover every single area in this video in super detail because there's just so many. We'll have to create more videos for that. We got Lighthouse Point over here. Lighthouse Point is really nice and it's on the water. Can't get our guy in there. But yeah, Lighthouse Point, you can come with a slip and have your boat there and you can live right in there. I don't have any pictures there. Let's check MLS and go over to Lighthouse Point. Over at Lighthouse Point, these are really nice condos. They have nice amenities. The boat slip area, that's a really cool spot. The forest area, some of the most exclusive and nice homes in all of Collingwood. Those homes tend to be a little bit more expensive. Nothing even for sale in there as I make this video, but that just goes to show super exclusive. So when something does come up, it's in the 2 million plus range when they do come up. It's a really nice spot. So Mair Mills, right off of Mountain Road, is another nice pocket with big homes and bigger lots, right in between Collingwood and Blue Mountain, kind of right in the middle there. There's a nice community park, a tennis court over there. Part of them back on to the Blue Mountain. Part of the homes, some of the homes back onto the Blue Mountain Golf and Country Club, and that's a nice little neat community right here. I'll show you what that kind of looks like. So bigger, kind of spaced out houses, some of your other typical subdivisions, but really nice area. right here on the west side of town at High Street and 26, where 26 and High Street meet. There's a lot of stores. You know, you got your grocery stores, restaurants, Canadian Tire, Winners, HomeSense. Everybody likes HomeSense now. That's fairly new. It's been there a little while now, but still new to some people. Walmart, Metro, just a bunch of stuff here. Home Depot's right there too. There's a lot of amenities kind of in this area: food stores, restaurants. As you work your way kind of downtown Collingwood, here Ontario and First. Here Ontario and First being right here, this little section right here, that T you see on here Ontario, and I just kind of, oh look, right here. So we're right downtown. Banks, shops, clothes, like any coffee shops, a lot of cool coffee shops here. Espresso Post, and there's others. Those are just the ones that are coming to mind right now. But downtown Collingwood right here. This is these 4 blocks from First to, I guess, 5 blocks to Hume. We're kind of near 5th. So these 5 blocks right here is the best walkability of Collingwood, where you can just walk to everything. So if you live near here and you're on one of the tree streets, that's some of the most sought after spots in Collingwood. Any of the tree streets: pine, maple, beech, birch, oak, cedar, walnut. These and the closer you are to here Ontario, obviously the closer walking distance you are. So like these birch, beech, and maple, pine, that's some of the best. They call them the tree streets of Collingwood, right? So the tree streets are super highly sought after spot of Collingwood. And so is Minnesota Street. I don't want to leave that one out. Minnesota Street's got some really cool houses too. Let's see if we can, where am I? Oh, they got some neat houses. Take a drive through Minnesota Street when you're in town. Over here you got the Lockhart subdivision, another very popular subdivision for people looking to buy in Collingwood, which is kind of like right here. So yeah, that's a very neat subdivision too. It's more mature too. It's not that new, but it's really sought after. I'll show you what that looks like. Homes they're all a little different. Some bungalows, some 2-story. As you can see here, that's a bungalow and then a 2-story right next to it. So yeah, and then you got a nice little park over here. There's a tennis courts there. That's where the Collingwood Tennis Club is. So that's really cool. There's always people here just playing and hanging around. High school's right here too. Our Lady of the Bay High School's right there. So again, nice mature neighborhood of Collingwood. If you work your way south a bit in Collingwood, that's where you're going to see some of the newer subdivisions. Now remember, Collingwood's not that big. From here to here is only like a 5-minute drive. So, and that's kind of the whole town right there. So on the south end though, because you can't go north, that's where the water is. On the south end, that they're working their development kind of down and then west a little bit. There's a couple new areas here like Mountain Croft, and some of the newer neighborhoods. You won't see much. Maybe in Mountain Croft you'll see some of the street views. So yeah, a lot of 2-story homes here, all detached. In Summit View, you'll see some detached and some townhomes and some semis, but that's kind of your newer pockets down here. Pretty River Estates and Indigo Estates here, more on the newer side of subdivision for Collingwood, but some great homes and great bang for buck over here. Let me show you what it could go for over there. So in the new subdivision, timing of making this video. So in the Summit View over here, they're asking $735 for this townhome. Some of them are a little more, some are a little less. So a few cool parks and hangout spots in Collingwood. Sunset Point Beach, or the Terminals Park over here, the Millennium Park over here. That's a really neat spot to go hang out, have a picnic, or just sit there on the bench and look out. I mean, here's on Street View. You're right behind the terminals over here. You have a good vantage point, a good view. You see Blue Mountain in the background. On this side, on a clear day, you can see over towards Wasaga Beach. So that's really neat to look at. And pull them a little bit more here. If you have a boat, you can get on the list to rent a boat slip in the Collingwood Harbor. Downtown spot to live would be in the Shipyards. So in the Shipyards, this is the Shipyards community right here. It's a waterfront community too, right? You're right down on the harbor front. This is this street view. So when these are constructed now, but yeah, you have a really cool view with these. You're looking right over the harbor. yeah, this Google Maps says it's October 2020, this review. This is outdated, but yeah, this is all done. This is a really nice, really nice area, and seeing the terminals in the back there, it's a really good spot. And then over at Sunset Point Beach, that's a nice picnic spot too. You can just hang out here. Let me show you some photos on Google Map of this. These are some August 2023. This is more current. The chip truck, or the chipper right there, the chipper fresh cut fries, only open in the summer. Big waterfront, like it's spacious here. You got some trails here, some benches, picnic tables, a really nice park, which is, let me go over to the park. This is kind of the new kids playground that everybody just loves. All the kids are loving this one over here, right here. So you can hang out here or go over to this side and go for a swim. That's a cool spot. Princeton Shores on the north side of Highway 26 is a waterfront street that with some nice homes, really exclusive homes, really private kind of enclave dead end street over here. And yeah, really nice spot. So they have a few homes here. They got a waterfront little tennis courts where you can see right through. Let's see if you can get a good view here. Right here, right in the back, you can play tennis and go for a swim. Like I have played at this court, and there's people going in and out all the time paddleboarding. Yeah, really cool spot over here. And again, really nice homes. A lot of them are covered by the trees, so you can't really get too good of a view here, but you get the gist of it. Some of these nice homes. This is waterfront. You can see the water peeking through at the back there. But these are all waterfront homes. So that's the Princeton Shores area. For all those people with dogs and taking your dog to the dog park and make some friends, there's the dog park right off of Poplar Side Road, and you get some photos here you can see on Google. Not many, but there's a couple here. That's at the Poplar Dog Park. So Poplar spelled Poplar. They did a spin on it because it's for the dogs. Poplar, Paw for paw. Poplar Dog Park. That's pretty clever. Whoever came up with that one. For all the pickleballers, there's pickleball obviously being a massive growing sport that everybody's getting into. It is the pickleball area called Swing. I'm trying to find it here. It is Swing Courts. Just off of Sanford Fleming Drive. That's where you can go and sign up and get your pickleball fix in the winter, right? In the summer, there's plenty of indoor and outdoor, or there's plenty of outdoor courts in the summertime, but in the winter, you can. There's quite a few courts in here, and there's always some people to play with. So another good spot for you guys to explore and play around at. Hey, I hope you liked that video. I hope you enjoyed going through the map of Collingwood. I hope you learned something. And remember, if this is your first time on the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel, tap the bell for notifications. That way you'll be the first to know about everything that is happening in Collingwood. Also, all my contact information is in the description box of this video, where you can call me, text me, email me, and even book a Zoom call directly on my calendar at a time that works for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. There was so much more I could have talked about, but I'm trying to keep it clear and concise and save some more for another video. And I'm looking forward to you just calling me so we could talk about your specific wants and needs. Until then, keep watching my videos, and I hope you're getting some good value. Looking forward to hearing from you soon.